Once upon a time, in a faraway land, lived three beautiful princesses, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and Snow White. Each lived in their own castle of dreams. They liked to play in their own magical world. Would you like to become a princess and create your own fairy tale? Well then. Welcome. Before you can become a princess, we need to know your name. Please type it in here.
I am the very upset princess right now. Nothing is going the way I planned it to.
Before you can become a princess, we need to know your name. Please type it in here.
Shut up. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Air Kitty. Okay, so
Before you can become a princess, we need to know your name. Please type it in here.
child, shut up, I will murder everything you love. I am, just gonna put in my name, and we're gonna start the intro afterwards.
Welcome, new princess. Look around the bedroom and see if you can find the entrance to the secret princess world. Now, it's time to choose your princess guide. Click on the poster of an enchanted princess, and she will take you to her magical world.
I will get there, child. But you need to learn patience. So, to get on with exactly what I was trying to say prior before the child interrupted me, we are going to play Disney Princess Fashion Boutique. You may be asking yourself, why are you so upset? Who hurt you? This game has hurt me. It started out fun. It started out great. I recorded the whole game. The whole game. Only to learn afterwards. Bandicam didn't pick up any of the audio of the game. Nothing. What it did instead was it said, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna deactivate your mic. I'm gonna put your mic and the audio in the same clip to save you some hassle. And I was like, absolutely not. What are you thinking? This is why you're not allowed free will. Just like my Sims in my Sims game. They are not allowed free will because they will cause havoc and destruction among the whole world. I am basically making it so that they don't kill themselves. Or get themselves killed, I rather should say. My Sims would be too stupid for suicide. Anyways. But so to save myself the hassle and to make sure that we don't have another fiasco, we're going to pick one of these Disney princesses. And then we're just gonna go one by one. So this is gonna be a 3-part series. The game probably doesn't really need it, but we're gonna do it that way. For my sanity. Alright. So let's see, I'm gonna go with Cinderella on this one for now. I chose Aurora first the last time, which I like Aurora. Snow White ticked me off. You'll see it in just a moment. When I get to her part, I'm actually gonna do her last because, yeah, as punishment.
Welcome, princess. My name is Cinderella. If you'd like me to be your guide, just click.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Now see if you can find the secret passage that will take us to my enchanted world.
Fantastic. There are some like little cool secrets that I did find. So I did realize that you can change some aspects in the room. Going with this yellow. Can't change the poster. You can tell this fish to swim around 50 times if you want. Go, little fish. I also made the reference because I was pretty sure that was technically... I think the fish's name is Cleo? The fish appears, I believe, in Pinocchio, but also in a bunch of, like, the 1940s Mickey cartoons. I think it was the 40s. But you see this fish a bunch of times. So I was kind of wondering if that was the same fish. Anyways, I can't click on the window.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Oh my, you found it already. Click on the mirror again and we'll be on our way to the Castle of Dreams. Well, hello, Princess. What do you say we create a princess just for you? To get started, just click on those lovely eyes on the side of the mirror.
Wait. This is where the contingency kind of falls for me, because it's like, hello, princess. She's referring to me as the princess. And I'm like, hi, I'm the princess. And she's like, let's make a princess for you.
Well, hello, Princess. What do you say we create a princess just for you? To get started, just click on those lovely eyes on the side of the mirror.
And for those who said that there's no slavery in Disney, they were wrong. Cinderella proved it. Just now. I am creating a slave princess.
Well, I see an eye color just like yours. Can you click on it?
I want to see those people that have violet eyes, because I think there's actually people with, like, violet-like eyes. And them look at this and been like, excuse me. My eye color is not up here. But my eyes are green.
Now click on one of the eyes on the scroll to pick your eye shape.
Actually, technically, my eye color isn't up here. My eyes are technically, I think, a hazel color. And the sad fact about it is that my eye color will actually change depending on my mood. So technically, I guess my eyes could be any one of these colors at any time, but they're not really. My eyes are weird. I don't know. Let's see. I don't exactly have big, like, wide eye. Like, I'm not like a wide-eyed child or anything like that, but my eyes are still pretty wide.
Let's make a princess that looks just like...
Just like who? Or what?
Click
This.
on the face shape that looks the most like yours, or use a picture of yourself by clicking on the scissors.
I'm gonna try and find a picture of myself. I did this the last time. It turned out beautifully.
We might need a grown-up to help us with this part.
I wonder...
Choose the area you want to use.
Thank you. I can figure it out, Cinderella. But whose child is this?
First,
this one-
choose the photograph that you'd like to use.
Is this one of the developer's children? JPEG? I think I have a JPEG. Well, nope. Guess I'll use another one.
First, choose the photograph that you'd like to use.
I love how they have specifically narrowed it down to the bitmap or the JPEGs. No PNGs, though. None of those. We'll use this one.
See your work so far. Smaller. Larger. Move to the right.
You know what? That's perfect.
Face shapes.
That's actually pretty close. Can I get the chin in a little bit more?
Move to the left. Move to the right.
pixel perfect. That's what I want. Perfect. Yes, absolutely. Oh man. Yeah, that one.
Hairstyles.
The way that they say some of these categories, just like Cinderella, like hairstyles. It's like, this is really creepy. I don't feel safe. I feel like I really do need an adult now.
My, what a lovely hair color. Now, click on your favorite style.
I also love how they say that. Pick your favorite style, and I'm like, there's not much to pick from. You have the same two bob cuts pretty much, just one without bangs and one with bangs. You then have like one slightly wavy or curly hairstyle, and then this one that just looks very matted. On top of that, none of these hairstyles go past the shoulders. And even at this age, like the age that this is representing, or the age that this is aiming for, like I think like 8, 7, somewhere in there. Like even still, I had really long hair as a child. Like my hair has never gone above my shoulders. Never. So I guess I'm stuck with this bun.
Next, click on the body that looks most...
Alright, so I think I went with this one the last time.
My,
Oh,
have you ever
wow.
seen such a beautiful princess? If you're finished creating her, click on the door to enter the Castle of Dreams.
Nope. Never seen such a beautiful princess.
My, have you ever seen such a beautiful princess? If you're finished creating her, click on the door to enter the Castle of Dreams.
We're gonna go with this. 'Cause this looks less creepy, I guess. I kinda wanna see. That looks closer to my, my skin tone, I guess. They're side views. I love how they just use a generic side face, though. Good enough, I guess. Let's go.
This is the grand foyer. Isn't it just lovely? If you click on the window, we'll go to my enchanted garden. Click on the book to create your own fairy tales. You can click on the staircase to get to the princess dressing room. And that door will take us back to the Imagine Me mirror. Oh, when you're finished playing, just click on the corridor.
Awesome. So, the first thing that we will do is we will go out into this garden area. Every single one of the princesses have it. The thing is, though, is that all the other activities have unlockables in them. So, in order to unlock everything, you have to go into, like, this window area. Before we do that, though, there are little special things that I do like clicking on, like this. Brings me a cat. Hello, kitty. I can't remember if the books did anything. Oh yeah, you could change the color of these. I like the purple. Purple, can I don't think I can change anything else. Not the night. Can't change that. Oh, I can light these candles. Unlight them, light them again. Can change these. Guess we'll stick with pink. Yeah. I did like those little details about this game, so I think that's back into the sign-in, but we don't need that right now. Anyways.
Oh, a visitor to my enchanted garden. Welcome, Princess. You know, you'll find all kinds of special treasures for the dressing room here. In fact, you may have to visit here many times to find all of the surprises. But once you find all of the surprises in my garden, you'll earn my very own princess crown.
So basically what she's saying is every single time you come to the garden, you're gonna see new things. They all say that it's for the dressing room. What they also don't tell you, though, is that there are also things that unlock stickers for the storybook. Yeah. So it is to your benefit to come back and do these if you want to unlock everything. The other thing I realized, too, because at one point I actually got stuck on Snow White's and couldn't find the last unlockable thing. I know, really sad. I was watching somebody else to see if they had found it. I figured out actually these are completely randomized, whatever gets shown first, like the order of which things are shown. They're completely randomized. So whatever shows up in my game first doesn't mean it's going to show up in another playthrough or even the same as somebody else's game. I did think that was a nice little tidbit, just so like it added a little bit more variety. Also, I also really wondered about this. They forgot the other half of this bush here. Yeah. I like those. Those are pretty.
Congratulations, Princess. You've collected a magic sticker to use in your stories.
I also think Cinderella is extremely skilled. One, for being able to lean forward in that swing, not holding it, curtsy in it, and not fall on her face. Because I would have.
Why, you found a beautiful accessory for your dressing room, Princess.
Oh yeah, then you can change these. Yeah, I like those flowers. Ladybug infestation. I can't remember exactly which ones. Full moon? There we go. It's perfect now. So yeah, now there's nothing else to click on, so now we just go back.
Back to the next time you visit, we'll have more treasure to find.
And then we go back.
Princess, it's so nice to see you back in my garden again.
I mean, you have a beautiful garden. I just really wish I didn't have to keep revisiting here to get stuff.
I'm happy to see you.
I'm so glad that you're happy to see me, because I'm not happy to be here.
Congratulations, Princess. You've collected a magic sticker to use in your stories. Well, would you look at that? You've collected a pattern for your princess dressing room.
I did wonder, what was this? It looks like a long, crusted, crystallized line of cocaine that has been laid down on this path. Granted, what time period was Cinderella from? Not 18, maybe 17? 1700s? I think. Don't think crack and opioid are the exact same thing, but I know opioid was used a lot in medicine up until I think the early 1900s? I think? I'm not really sure. I shouldn't be spouting this much. I shouldn't be spouting knowledge about stuff, or things that I don't know about. Not even just knowledge, just supposed knowledge. I'm sorry. Anything,
Back to the grand foyer.
No, I don't want to go to the grand foyer. Or some people, like Americans, call it a foyer. Whereas we call it a breezeway. Well, I guess a breezeway is like if you have a very small foyer. Like a very small room that you enter into. Because that's what we have at my house. It's a very small... It's not even a room, really. It's just a very small area. Where you take your shoes off and it splits the levels of the house. I think that's everything here, so go back. Wait, is that fountain?
Princess, it's so nice to see you back in my garden again.
Thank you. Was this fountain on the whole time?
Why, you found a beautiful accessory for your dressing room, Princess.
Fantastic. Snail.
Congratulations, Princess. You've collected a magic sticker to use in your stories.
Did I get... I got the pumpkins already. Oh, you. Is that everything? I thought that might have been everything. I don't see anything else that's new. There we go.
Princess, it's so nice to see you back in my garden again.
Hold on, I gotta click Cleo's brother here. Ponyo.
Well, would you look at that? You've collected a pattern for your princess dressing room.
Don't move.
Back to the grand foyer.
Okay, there's gotta be one more thing that I'm missing. There we go.
Isn't it wonderful? You found all the treasures of my enchanted garden. And so that all your dreams might come true, I will now bestow upon you my very own princess crown.
Yay.
Back to the grand foyer. So long, Princess. I hope to see you again soon.
Bye, Cindy. Except for I'm gonna see you in a couple minutes because we're gonna go do something else of yours. So let's see. I will save the storybook for last,
Princess
actually.
dressing room.
Let's go to the dressing room.
Welcome to your very own princess dressing room. This is where we can select hairstyles and jewelry to go with wonderful outfits we can create ourselves. To get started, click on the dress in the wardrobe.
Yay. So I'll also make one dress per princess as well. And then save it just because. The other thing that I noticed too was this. I loved how a lot of these kid games, they had these little things you could click in the environment. It did make it a much more interactive experience that, I don't know, I guess even now still kind of is charming, and I like it. So, every princess has this wig that you can put on. And their dress!
Why, I've never seen such a wonderful outfit.
Really, Cindy? Really? You've never seen such a wonderful outfit. They have said, I've heard somewhere, that blue-eyed creatures, animals, and humans have a higher rating of going blind. I think Cindy's there. So, here's Cinderella's crown.
What a wonderful choice.
Yay. But I don't want that. Do I want that? I don't know if I want that. Looks like there's another one.
Now that's a good idea.
Sideways? Fantastic. Let's see. I totally forgot actually that they actually do have, these like pre-made dresses, technically I'll call them. Why can't I click on any of these? Right. Totally forgot about this. The pre-made dresses, you can't add accessories like gloves or sleeves or anything like that. It's just that. Okay. Oh, I don't have another one. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Oh, this dress is like a dream come true. Have you ever seen such a beautiful dress?
Totally not.
This magic sewing basket is full of patterns and colors for your dress. Oh, you'll be the most beautiful princess at the ball. You were a very talented princess.
Totally not copycatting. Not one bit.
Oh, you'll be the most beautiful princess
Actually,
at the ball.
I'll do this one instead.
This magic sewing basket is full of patterns and colors for your dress. Have you ever seen such a beautiful dress?
Absolutely
You were a very
not.
talented princess. Oh, you'll be the most beautiful princess at the ball.
Oh, and actually, awesome. Color my dress and crack. Fantastic. Save my crack dress.
Wonderful. This ought to come in handy later.
And then, there it is! Woot! Right, so we're gonna wear my crack dress around. Turn on that light because it is getting dark.
Go back.
And then we're gonna go to the storybook.
Welcome to Star of the Story, Princess. Choose backgrounds, pictures, and sounds to make your own completely wonderful fairy tale. Just choose a background and click on the trumpet to get started.
Okay. So to save space for my computer, and to not waste time and energy or anything like that, I'm gonna pause the recording right here, because the last time I made a story, and I will show the old one when we get to Sleeping Beauties. I don't think I will make a second story for Sleeping Beauty, unfortunately. I'll just show you the old one because I'm very proud of it. The last time I did this, it took me about 45 minutes because I thought real hard about it. So, give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Alright. So, I don't actually know what time I started this. I think it's been an hour. Maybe 2. I don't know. I lost track. I learned some things while making this story, though. First and foremost, I realized you can only have 10 pages to your story. Max. I was getting ready to create this long, elaborate story, but then Cinderella told me I couldn't. So this is what we get. So let me tell you my little story I got going on. I also didn't realize that you could add your princesses that you made, like the saved dresses and everything, into your stories. So I got to play around with that a little bit. Disclaimer, the subject matter and the people in the story are not real depictions of the people in said story. So don't get the wrong idea that this is what they do or don't do. I don't know. It's fiction, okay? Don't take it as something I do. So, there was once a poor person named Air Kitty. She worked hard in Lady Tremaine's castle. Air Kitty's only friends were Cinderella and the small animals that followed her. Oftentimes, Cinderella and the animals helped Air Kitty clean the castle so she could pay her rent. 'Cause she's poor. One day, while Air Kitty was cleaning the kitchen, Cinderella came in and excitedly told her, "There's going to be a ball this weekend. You should come." Air Kitty frowned and said, "Ho, I got bills to pay. I don't have the money to even buy myself a dress." Cinderella was determined to make sure Air Kitty went, and sought out her fairy godmother. Cinderella found her fairy godmother out in the courtyard and pleaded to her, "Can you help my friend? She's so poor she can't even afford a dress to attend this weekend's ball." The fairy godmother agreed and granted Air Kitty with a new dress. Air Kitty gasped and said, "It's covered in crack. I can't wear this." The fairy godmother chuckled and just disappeared. Having nothing else to wear, Air Kitty didn't argue with the gift she was given, and on the night of the ball, Cinderella and her snuck through the courtyard to the castle. As they made their way into the castle, Cinderella immediately ditched Air Kitty to go flirt with the prince. Air Kitty was then approached by a woman in the crowd. "Is your dress made of crack?" the woman asked. Air Kitty squeaked out a "yes," and the woman dug through her purse and pulled out a fat stack of cash. "I will pay you for part of your dress." It was then Air Kitty found a new profession and never worried about being a poor person again. The end. I don't know why this whole thing about stuff being covered in crack just inspired this story, but it did. And even better, if you want this story to have to cherish forever and always, I will post it on my Google Blogster post website. I can't remember what it's being called now. It's gone through so many iterations, but I'll be posting it on the Dabbling and Variety website at the moment. The temporary website. So you can go and find it there, and I will make sure to put a link in the description so that you can have an easier time finding it. What has my life become that I've done this to poor Disney princesses?
If you really must go, see you later,
I must go.
Princess. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. And I think that's it for Cinderella's stuff. The other two are going to be slightly similar, so hopefully they'll be a little bit shorter in what we do. But I wanted to add them in and put them in their own separate videos. One for myself, so I don't go crazy trying to edit a 2-hour video. But also so that if someone wants to just jump to their favorite Disney princess, they can. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I especially hope that you enjoyed my story that I worked so hard on. And I hope you'll see me in the next video. Bye-bye.